This is the house on 1144 South Poplar in Casper. Coming in the backside. This is kind of a two apartment place. Little room here with laundry facility, and then you come in here. We didn't do much with this room except for kind of touch it up. This was old 100-year-old floors that were shot. I did all new molding in here. We did textured this wall because it was beat up. You can kind of still see some lines, but it's much better than it was. It looks presentable. Taped off all the windows, put about a case and a half of caulk in this place, did all new windows. I'm just finishing up this handrail, and then we're totally done with this place. That's the handrail up there. Anyway, when you come into this place, it's got a little hallway here. I'll go through this part first. Sorry. Come to the right here. There's a storage underneath the stairs that goes upstairs. And then living room area. Again, we came in this place, it was all wooden floors. Half of them were rotten. This floor from this threshold here, that way, I brought this up about 2 inches or approximate. And then there was no wall here. I put this wall in, and that made this into a small bedroom. This right here was an opening that went outside for access, and we vacated that. Tim did the framing on it, and then I drywalled and taped, textured, and painted. Let's see, I put this doorway in, put that door in. I had to cut all these doors down. The base of them had to cut them down. These little crappy shelving things looked absolutely terrible, and they're really quite nice now. Again, they're 100 years old, so when you get close, you can see that, you know, there's a lot of damage on these old babies. So anyway, this is the utility area. I put a new water heater in that. That's a 40-gallon water heater. Quick change out on that. Then when you come through here, this is another bedroom. There was no closet for this bedroom. So Tim came through, and this is a cement wall that comes to about right here. Tim cut the wall down here, down there, and there. And then I brought the floor up on this side, maybe 2.5 inches or 3 inches. And again, this is that wall that I built. So now this room has a closet. And this was a pain in the ass to set this door in here. If you can see, this door is super, super deep. Normal door frames are like this. I had to add this jam extension on it, and then we finished off with the molding in here. And again, this is a case of caulking went into this place. It's quite an astonishing change. It's kind of got a goofy bathroom. Toilet, sink area. Didn't do much in here except for they set a toilet, and that was about it. This is that little small kitchen area for this place, and it's really not a 2-unit apartment. It's more of like a mother-in-law house downstairs. Again, I just set this handrail here, and I just cut these off, so I got to put the returns in that go from here to here. All right, and here, this is the upstairs area. Got a living room area, kind of a walkway into the kitchen. We'll hit that first. Up here, a little bit of drywall work. Up on the topsy here. This was a water leak. I cut that out and reworked it. Again, you really can't see the work that has been done because I didn't get shots of this one beforehand. Kitchen area, and then there is another eating area with a laundry facility up here. It's kind of like a little porch area. So I didn't do much in the kitchen except for a bunch of caulking and cleaning and such. This part of the house I did, you can see they're kind of rippled. There's another one above that doorway over there, and I did a couple over there. Because this home's so old, it's sinking. Therefore, all these spider cracks come in at the corners, which is typical for old homes. But Tim didn't want to put a lot of work into them, so basically came in here, taped these doorways off, and just textured these areas, and then as we repainted. Let's see, all these doors had to cut up. I think we set a bunch of locks in here. Again, that was the upper bedroom. And then when you go through here, this is another little room here. Exterior of the home is steel sided, and this is we did all this in 3 weeks. So anyway, that's the Poplar Street house. So upper bath. This was interesting. There was a old vanity here, piece of crap about this big here, and Tim had this vanity, and we cut this one down. Well, I cut it down. Cut this side off, cut that side off, and then it had some damage right down there. And because damage would be easier just covered than repaired, when I did all the moldings in here, as you can see, there's your old molding kind of beat up from when the new flooring was put in here. So I covered the damage area with molding. And you can see this little corner piece there. I put that one in because as the floor is not level, you want to keep your vanity level, obviously, so it wouldn't have sat right and it had a big gap there. So I just covered that gap. And then if you can kind of see this backsplash, it's sticking out a little bit here, but it's sunk over there. So I cut all the drywall there to kind of push this thing back in there, and cut the drywall in the corner so the top could go back in that way. That way it would make a nice line here. Just little tricks you got to do when you're doing old homes. I put a new toilet in here, and that's about it. But I will get videos of the next home beforehand so you can see the quite amazing transformation. At the top of the stairs here, there was nothing. This was open, so somebody could walk and fall over the top and whatever. So Tim framed in this little stem wall here. Obviously it stopped right there where the floor was for the upper floor. And then all of this along here was just goofy. You can see it's out maybe 8-10 inches from the wall, and I had to shim this part lightly to get it plumb, and then as you cruise that way, it went down to like 3 inches way at the corner down there. And that being the case, I shimmed that out like 6 inches or so to bring this thing flush. And you can see kind of the detail work along here that I had to do to make this place look pretty. So anyway, heading back downstairs. I'm going to finish up the other return on here, as I have these little guys here, upstairs, downstairs, and I got clamps in the truck, so we'll be gluing this rock chair. So I got to throw a little clamp on there and put some glue in there and shoot some brads, and I'm done. So that's all I know. Looks like, I think, March 19th today, 2019.